if you think about you're 22 right now, you're producing, you know, seven figures a year at this point.
Hmm.
I'm assuming you get to a place where either you're going to increase your lifestyle to a point where it's like, oh, this is just like buying Lamborghinis. Like we say our arch
Yeah.
nemesis
Well,
is like Ty Lopez, because it's just like,
yeah.
you know, better than rich is more of like the inner work and
Yeah,
real wealth and
exactly.
whatnot. And
100%.
a lot of things in the outside world versus the inside world. So I'm assuming you're going to get to a point where you can only have enough vacations, you can only have
Oh,
enough mansions and enough cool shit that you're fired up about,
100%,
right?
100%. So, I mean, I would love this. I told you this, before we kind of even got into the podcast, that I'd actually love to talk more about the spiritual stuff and the inner stuff than
Well,
the money stuff. I'm not interested in the money. The money, I'm very comfortable right now. I only went through this and did this because I knew my real vision. My real vision is to make an impact on the world, right? My full-time job is about to be a content creator. I want to be pushing out my my wisdom and anything I can help anyone with online, and I genuinely don't want anything in return. I just want to make an impact in the world. I want to get to the point where I'm speaking on stage. I have people that tell me every time I meet them, like, Trey, you've really got it. Like, you need to start speaking more. You need to get your content out more. And, I truly believe in myself. Like, I believe that I will be the best at whatever I choose to be. And I believe that, I can surpass every content creator right now that's an entrepreneur. Truly. I truly believe that. And yeah, no, I mean, money can distract people. Money People look at money like it's something special. It's not. It's worthless. Like, in one sense, it's just a piece of paper. It's just a digital number, and that's how you have to look at it. You got to make money chase you. You can't run after money. You evolve, make the money come after you. You're the magnet, right? And you got to understand that money is simply just a tool that you use to make the impact that you're looking for, and simply to free your time. All I look at money is I'm just buying my time back. I got more time to do the things I need to do and want to do, right? We get caught
and
up on this,
what are some of those things? Yeah, I'm sorry, to interrupt, but what are some of those things? So more the you know I have this
for
time
sure.
now. What are some of those things that you're spending
This
that time
this
on?
I love this. I love,
Yeah.
I love speaking to you, Mike. I love, just really spreading my message and helping people. So now, I'm in LA, and I'm really just here to grow my network, and I want to really grow my YouTube channel to 1 million plus subs, my TikTok to 1 million plus, all organically, all naturally, just by using trends, algorithms, and so forth. And I just truly, what makes me happy, right, is when I have entrepreneurs that, met me a year ago, and they say, Trey, what you told me back then changed my life, and now I've made, 500,000. I'm doing everything I want to do, right? So, like, that's the type of thing I enjoy, right? Because again, I'm at a very you've got to get to a point where you're comfortable enough, right? So you got to get enough comfortable amount of money in your bank account, and then do what you're passionate about, right? Do And what I'm passionate about as a light worker, I like, I told you, I look at myself like a candle, right? We look at everyone like a candle, and my flame's so bright, right? And some people, their flames they dim down. They get told you can't do this, you can't do that. The world is a dark and evil place. It's messed up here, right? So it's easy for your candle to just have a really dim light. You're just not. You're done with this world. You know what I mean? And I want to be that flame that resparks their flame. Their flame lights up. That flame lights up more flames. And I want to inspire people. I want to help people. And I really just want to follow the golden rule of life, which is treat others how you want to be treated. And I'm a very straightforward person, transparent. I say it how it is because you need someone to say it how it is. You don't need people to lie to you, right? You need people to say exactly how it is. That way, they can face the truth and take control of their ship and go to where they need to go, right? To go to the X mark on the map. Because all the people that have just been lying to them haven't been. They think that they're being nice to them, but they're really just misleading them. They're leading them down a delusional path where they think that they're playing in this game, but the game has completely different rules and boundaries and so forth. But yeah, I want to wake people up from the matrix, in other words, as well. So like it's a big thing. That's why I always wear outfits like this, just
Like being Neo, and I
constantly,
think
yeah, constantly in character.
I think, you know, Trey, if you could just speak to maybe a specific, if you had to give two specific
Hmm.
examples of life beyond the money, like specific, you know, you could take
Mm.
away the names, we don't need the names, but just like, where is life beyond the money just kind of paint that picture for us just a little
For
bit. When you
sure.
say you got a
For
million
sure.
subs and you're sharing this message, give me a taste. Give me a taste of how a human life, maybe two different humans, were really
Mhm.
truly better because of your message, and what that message was. I'd love to just kind of capture
So,
that,
yeah, so
that
I
come to mind
guess
at least.
for sure. So the first thing I want to say in regards to the money outlook and things is that humans are the only animals on earth that have to pay to live here. So keep that in mind. We're the only like money. This money thing is an illusion, right? Um, I mean, I think one of the proudest things that I've done for people is point them in direction of God and love. Um, and I don't know if there's anything specific uh, that I would mention, but really working with people and showing them truth. So, I had a guy who had a very rough childhood and he was an entrepreneur and so forth, but he just wasn't, he was just, again, he was money hungry, just not really doing the best business, doing all this stuff. And I had to really break it down to him. I said, listen, this is how the world works. Whatever you put out is what you're going to get back. And all these things that you're doing, you know, it's going to come back to you and it's not going to end well. And even if you get away with everything that you've done or you continue down this route, it's just not going to, it's just like if you continue to be a drug dealer, like inevitably you're going to get caught, you're going to hurt your reputation and so forth. And, you know, I believe that the highest frequency is love. I believe that if everyone loved each other, then the world would be, a utopia. So what I try to tell people is that you need to really focus on the spirituality side of things because at the end of the day, like there's something so much more than what's going on this earth. Like you gotta just zoom out. The best thing is zoom out. Look around you. There's no such thing as randomness. Everything has a purpose. From every tree to every element that's on Earth to so forth to the moon to the sun to the 280 billion galaxies. Like life was started here somewhere for another on a reason. There's a cause and effect, a law of cause and effect, right? But I hope this guy get realigned, with I just kind of helped him wake him up. He didn't have a good example growing up. I worked with him over and over again. I talked to him. I would just donate my time to him really. And, he started reading the Bible. He started, getting into it, meditating, and his business, took off. And he's also just like overall better person. All the stories are very similar like that. And what I will say is that the people that do change stuff, probably the 2% of people I talk to. 98% of people are gonna hear this and just not do anything. It's just the reality, right?